Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to The Medium by Design. Today's message is from one of my number ones, and those that have been with me for a while know who this is. I'm not going to say the name because I just want to focus on the message and see what you think. It covers a lot of ground. It's a little long. Stay with me, and let's see how we all receive this one. It isn't with greater need that you remain mostly quiet with some periodic adventures. It is still necessary to take things slow, and you know this intuitively. Your mind and nervous system are still undergoing a complete makeover, just like your body. All of it is designed to help you be more open, speak more freely, and share whatever needs to be shared without concern for others' reactions. This has taken many years to build within you. So you see, it starts out talking to me, but I'm sure that many of you are going through the same thing if you're on an awakened path or have been noticing strange body things and even things with our mind. Originally, you were comfortable and still may be with a small stance in the world. You liked, or should I say loved, those that came to you seeking truth. You still do. The groups you have now reached a pinnacle of how you wanted to share and the types of people you wish to share with. You stayed the course and reached a level you have felt, seen, and knew you wanted since you started. For the new people, I've been doing this for over 35 years and have been in front of a lot of people and taught a lot of classes. Now it is time for something else, time for you to join the greater picture and touch the greater community. You are onto something when you say you'd like to teach at least 1 million people how to do the writing from spirit as you do. This would be a monumental triumph. I am teaching a very small, I would say elite group that knows they're connected to all that is, just like I do, and they are writing messages very similar like I do. The human race is in danger. I might not say in danger of becoming extinct, but I would say in danger of losing millions of lives. There remain those that don't want humans on the planet. How ludicrous that I would say this or that I would need to say this. After all this time, Earth is still not settled and humans are not safe. I am not saying anything here to instill fear. I just want you all to know what you are up against and that you will need to make a choice in order to get through. Those that continue to follow all the rules and especially instructions from the few will lose everything: health, family, security, freedom, even their sanity. There are those that have created devices that can infiltrate the mind and have you believe something completely false and argue about how true it is. When asked why they think that way, there will be no answer because they did not get to that conclusion with their critical mind. They heard something or something was implanted in their head to create a programmed response that they cannot break free from. Many of us have seen this. We're always seeming to watch people debate about everything. You had an enlightened conversation with this woman the other day because those who know things must share. It is no longer okay to keep going like a brain-dead robot and not question the absurdity of what is going on. Even on a beautiful campus, there are those programmed, some very low functioning, to start fights in public for no substantial reason. Society must take a stand and get clear on what is acceptable behavior and what is not. Those in the schools cannot have free reign and should not only be controlled by government. Free thinking must be brought back to schools. Ethical questioning, critical thinking, not accepting anything at face value must be taught. These young minds are being manipulated at younger and younger ages in order to create compliant citizens and attempt to keep a slave workforce going. Those that cannot fit will have the most difficulty because they reject school and demand to be free. Now, this could be your children or college students, any school. Some will say they are lazy. They are not. They know the system is rigged and they are willing to let it burn. They do not care in maintaining the status quo, and they will not support a system that doesn't support them to be who they are. This is precisely why you will continue to see things falling apart. Not everything and not everything at once. It is a systematic shutdown and conversion. Some will seem great and other things will feel questionable. You must discern what parts you wish to accept and what you wish to reject. Take any pieces you like and discard what you do not. Major discernment there. Many in your circle, this is to me, are doing this already, even if not consciously. They have made choices and kept one foot in front of the other to keep themselves on their divine path. You have too. I know you remain annoyed at some of the outcomes or lack thereof, but you have not wavered. This I am relieved at. The last 4 years or so, you have seriously contemplated removing yourself from this dimension for obvious reasons and absolutely rejected my explanation that you did not have free will to leave. That's a whole nother story that I can't get into here. What has made it worse for you is those simple physical changes you'd like to make seem to be ignored. I promise you this is all changing. So this is for those of us that have had goals kind of just disintegrate or fall apart and not have the energy backing us up to create those goals. So I've had a major frustration over that for a few years now. You are on the brink of having a breakout moment, and David Wilcock is assisting you. He may not have understood your brand of communication, but he did not reject it. He hasn't met anyone who has developed this skill as you have. He will not be the last who cannot understand you. Deal with it. Well, I can see online many people don't understand this level of communication because it takes mediumship into connected to all that is, and that we all have the ability to receive messages from anyone we wish at any time we wish. And this is our innate ability. It is of no concern of yours. You keep going the way you wish, sharing what you know you need or want to share. I realize how difficult it is to beat your own drum your own way. Just like your Buddha said, it isn't easy being yourself. People have so many surprising, irrational, and ignorant reactions. It can be exhausting dodging lower life forms. Oh, I know you guys know this. Your famous phrase, "it takes two to tango," is so relevant now. You get to discern and choose, ignore or engage. Do nothing but what you wish to. Share and walk away. You are only here to share a part of humanity's gifts lost. What people do with it is up to them. They are free to stay in ignorance as long as they wish. However, the world will continue to move forward, and the earth will have her share of shedding, and some will be shed right off the planet. Again, no matter. Every soul has already made their choice. This is why you don't have to convince anyone of anything. It is not up to any of you to sell people truth. They must decide. This is why I have been working on your heart, Salvatore, for all these years. Every time I came to you and you saw me touch you, work on you, was to prepare and repair some of the damage that was done to you in previous lifetimes. I have many, many spirit interactions with this one that has involved a lot of healing, a lot of deep healing. The soul cannot do everything on its own. You each require assistance to achieve what you came to achieve. Some like to believe you can do it all alone. That is a choice. But there is so much assistance if you can only open your heart and mind. Salvatore, you have had the longest road to success. You never cashed in, quote, as they say, and in the US, this can make you feel like a failure. Many of us have been attempting to help you change your mind perception about that, and those around you have also chimed in to let you know you are on mission and continue to change lives. I know you don't always feel that is enough to continue moving forward, but I also want you to keep the faith. There is more. None of you can realize how deep the changes occurring now go and how many will continue to be removed from your reality for you to gain your freedom. It is the most monumental undertaking to obliterate the many programs running the humans, the human mind, and the planet herself. Now is not the time to coddle humanity. This is why the intensity has been turned up. Either shit or get off the pot. Isn't that one of your favorite sayings? Oh, I know all of them. That said, I'd like God's or Creator's children to take the reins. Design your future and destiny. Most of you must understand what is at stake and remain clear how you will move forward. Above all, do not feed the draconian types or agenda. This is not what is meant for humanity. This is simply another program trying to infiltrate. This is why you, Salvatore, consistently remind people to check in with their hearts and sense what is high or low, what to engage in or ignore. This is part of the simple power humans have so easily given away to these controllers. Everyone must decide for themselves. This brings me to the two Earths. The split is real, and many of you can see it almost painfully clear now. Just going into stores can be an eye-opening, even shocking experience. Looking around and asking, are there any real souls here? The answer is not simply yes or no. It involves who is programmed to override their soul. Who is NPC type energy? Who has been hijacked by some other entity? This is why, Salvatore, you can't stand people to say everyone and everybody, or this is the way it always is. There are always multiple reasons for the way things are. It is a complex recipe to keep this simulation, as some of you say now, going. I don't wish to confuse you, as many continue to do. I do, however, wish you to cut some more ties to those individuals and information feeds that would keep you dim, dull, foggy, and even disillusioned. I wish for you to stay on the highest path, enjoying anyone or anything you have chosen to partake. You have options every day. It just so happens there are more options today trying to do the opposite, keep you off your path. This message has a lot of information and a lot of subject matter coming from all directions, so please feel free to re-listen to it. I've had to listen to it 15 times already because there's so much to it. I hope this touches you deeply. There are some heads up things I did not see coming. This is not my usual kind of message, but here it is. This is how I do it. And I hope you continue to watch. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and feel free to share these videos and share the information. Anyway, there's more to come on the Medium by Design.